Hello and welcome back to the Garden Podcast. This is by no means a regular episode. This won't be a regular format either because I'm out here in the mountains in beautiful West Virginia just enjoying the snow. And I was sitting out here on the balcony in 7-degree weather, just spending some time with the Lord for the sunrise. And a few thoughts came to mind that I really wanted to share with you this morning. And the first one was the refreshing stillness. I don't know if you can hear how absolutely silent it is out here, but it is so completely refreshing to be in this kind of stillness where nothing is moving. There rarely is a bird tweeting. There's nobody out yet. And I've been told and reminded of that verse many times in my life, be still and know that I am God. There are a few moments in life where I think that we find true stillness in a way that refreshes us. Stillness is hard for some of us. It's hard for me. But this kind of stillness has so much beauty to be found in it. And it honestly made me think of the Christmas season. And as time goes by, I'm less and less of a holidays person. Not that I don't like the holidays, they just seem to feel less special and less extravagant and no need for them to be so chaotic. And so this Christmas season, I've really been slowing down to be intentional about Advent and focusing on the Advent season more than the Christmas season. And in this moment, in this stillness, I can sense the eager expectation that creation is awaiting Christ with. And that sounds like such an odd thing to say, but it's true. There's no groaning, there's no noises, there's nothing else going on. Creation just sits and waits. And like I said before, that's really hard for some of us, but I think that there is a hope, an expectant hope to be found in waiting with eager expectation for the beauty of Christ to return. And I think often about the Old Testament and how they were waiting for the physical Christ to come and be with them, and they got that. And how some people might say that we don't know what that's like because we haven't had Christ with us. So our eagerness is less eager or less expectant. But I disagree. I think that because we have the Spirit in us and we can know God in such a deeply intimate way, our eagerness and our expectation absolutely abounds in a way that it maybe never has before, because every day we are one day closer to Him coming back. And so this Christmas season, I've just really been thinking about how eager I am for that day, but also how grateful I am that I don't have to wait to do life with Christ, that I don't have to wait to spend the rest of my life on this side of heaven with Jesus and with my King. And if you can't say that for yourself, or you don't know what that feeling is like, or you don't believe that to be true, I encourage you today to open up the Gospel of Luke and read it from beginning to end and find evidence of a Savior that loves you, that came to this earth for you, that became a human being and spent time in stillness with the Lord, with the Father, spent time in stillness interceding for us, spent time in stillness preparing Himself to be the sacrifice that would save us. And there is much sorrow in His story, but our God turns even the worst of things for our good, and Christmas is simply a reminder of that. So if Christmas isn't a happy season for you, I hope you find the stillness that reminds you that there is an eager and expectant hope awaiting you. That eager, expectant hope is already yours, and that our God can turn the worst of things around for our good. If holidays are an exciting season for you, if you love the busyness and the rush and being with family and all of that, I still encourage you to find the stillness. Find this stillness that reminds you what it is that you're excited for. And I hope you'll find in this stillness the Jesus that loves you, the King that saved you, the Savior that reigns. Because in this stillness, I truly can be still and know that He is God. And I hope that's true for you, that you find that stillness and that you can know in that stillness that He is God. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you again soon.